How to beat Deathstroke in Batman Arkham Origins. If you're struggling to take down Deathstroke in Batman Arkham Origins, you're not alone. This boss fight is notoriously tough, but with the right strategy, you can emerge victorious. First, understand that Deathstroke's fight is divided into 3 distinct phases, each with its own challenges. In the first phase, Deathstroke uses his iconic staff. Here, you need to look for the blue counter indicator above his head to counter his attacks. When you see this indicator, hit the counter button to turn the tables and deal some damage. After taking enough damage, Deathstroke will use smoke bombs to disorient you, followed by a flurry of quick staff attacks. This is your chance to spam the counter button and deliver a beatdown. As you whittle down his health, Deathstroke will transition to his second phase, where he pulls out his sword. This phase is even more deadly, but the strategy remains the same. Time your counters perfectly. Deathstroke will again use smoke bombs and follow up with sword strikes that you need to counter. Keep your attacks short and sweet. Hitting him 2 or 3 times before dodging is a good rule of thumb. In the final phase, Deathstroke introduces his rope launcher. He'll tether you to explosive cylinders, and you need to look for the counter indicator to throw the cylinder back at him. Although this doesn't deal much damage, it's crucial for avoiding taking damage yourself. After a few successful counters and beatdowns, Deathstroke will be defeated. Here are some additional tips to help you through this fight. Use the Bat Claw. While Deathstroke can counter many of Batman's gadgets, he's vulnerable to the Bat Claw. Use it to close the distance and perform a Bat Claw slam, but don't overuse it as Deathstroke will adapt and dodge subsequent attempts. Stay defensive. Button mashing is a no-go in this fight. Stay on the defensive and wait for counter cues. When Deathstroke attacks, counter his moves and then strike back briefly before dodging again. Patience is key. This fight requires patience. Don't rush into attacks. Instead, wait for the right moment to counter and strike. Practice makes perfect, so don't get discouraged if it takes a few attempts to get it right. Remember, the key to beating Deathstroke is timing your counters and being patient. Avoid aggressive playstyles and focus on calculated strikes. With practice and the right strategy, you'll be able to take down this formidable assassin.